Hi everyone, very good morning. Good morning, Brenda. Okay, so today's practice is yin and yang, and we'll be just going some name readings, hi and hello, to introduce. If you are from another part of the world, not from Hong Kong, or even from Hong Kong, you can introduce if this is the first time you're doing this class, or first time with me. Hi Selvin, Kiki, morning. Amanda, good morning. Edith, good morning. Alright, so let's give it a few minutes time, couple of minutes time for people to roll in, and then we get started with the practice. Vicky, good morning. Good morning, you. Good morning, Pawan. Okay, so I believe, hi Eva, I believe most of us watching over here are from Hong Kong. Mabel, thank you for joining in. Good morning. Morning, Pringle. First time, okay. Welcome, Eileen. Vivoon, ho, hi, good morning. So, in case you are watching from other side of the world, good afternoon or good evening to you all. Kit, good morning. Caroline, good morning. Mia, good morning and happy birthday, Mia. Jessica, good morning. First time, welcome, welcome. Mopiko, hi Candy. Okay, so hi Dorothy, Malaysia, welcome. Carmen, hello. May Chan, namaste. Good morning again. All right, so this practice today, Joan, hi, is broadcasted both on Pure's official Facebook as well as, good morning Colin, hope your practice is well Colin, and as well as on the Instagram. Later on, in case you miss out the practice, feel free to watch it back either on Pure's Facebook or also on my YouTube, where I'm uploading all the videos which I had been taking. Yoga Samrat, it's already written on the description. Prudence, hello, hope your practice is good. Good morning from Jakarta, good morning, welcome. Jenny, hello. So the first part of today's practice would be a yang. So that helps us to heat up the body nicely. And then we move on for some nice slow yin practices. And what you need is definitely a block or two. In case you do not have, I would recommend you to take books. Yeah, take books just so that it can substitute the use of the block. And I'm doing this inside my living room, so you might see the cats and dogs walking around and giving some entertainment. But as long as you're just listening to the commands, you won't get distracted. So focus on the commands and let's enjoy the practice today. A glass of water maybe, towel to wipe up your sweats, and that should be good. Okay, so let us go. Let's begin from standing. Bring the feet together. Join the palms in prayer. Close eyes. And take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Centering the focus, letting the mind to settle down for this coming hour of practice. A dedicated intention to explore the body, to explore the changes of the mindset, the emotions, and just trying to be neutral whether or not we are able to conquer certain physical forms, which is a part of our usual practice. Some days are great, some days you might feel the body isn't at its best shape. And those are really the days that the body offers us to learn from itself more. So let's cherish that uniqueness within our body, allowing the mind to stay stable and the breath to listen to its flow while the body moves. Let's take an Om here. Inhale. Gratitudes for being here today with me on the practice. Namaste. Let's flow. So feet are together. Just in case you're having the comments coming up for the Facebook, swipe to the right side and they will be gone. And let me quickly turn off the IG comments. Great. Moving on. As the feet are together, inhale, bend the knees and sweep up your arms in Utkatasana. Let's do a few dynamics. Yang is more about the dynamic force of our body creating that energy. Exhale and fold forward, wrap the arms behind the back, interlock the fingers, stretch the shoulders. Okay, repeat, release the hands. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend and raise up. Exhale, fold, wrap the arms back, interlock the fingers, stretch. Inhale, Utkatasana, bending deeper every round. Exhale, forward, wrapping the arms back, stretch the shoulders. Two more, inhale, bend knees, raise up. Getting those quads to feel the legs. Exhale, fold, wrap the arms back, stretch. One more, inhale, bend, raising up. Let's hold this for around 30 seconds. And see that the weight of the body remains on the heel, the toes feels light. The spine is long, the arms are straight. In case you have got tighter shoulders or neck, feel free to extend the arms forward instead of elevating it overhead. Squeeze the legs into each other for the last 10 remaining seconds. Soften the shoulders. And on the next exhale, fold forward, wrap the arms back one more time, interlock the fingers, stretch the shoulders for 10 next seconds. And check for the next couple of more seconds. If you would like to modify the hands position, I like to grab in my opposite elbows. It helps to gravitate and create traction on the spine. Check for any forms which works for you. Another 2 more breaths. Talking about breaths over here on the earlier stages of the practice, you might inhale for 2 to 3 seconds, exhale for the same length of time. So I would say 5 to 6 seconds per breath. So I'm saying 2 breaths is around 10 to 12 seconds. Bring the palms down. Lift the body halfway. Inhale. Step back in down dog. Exhale. A couple of vinyasas, but before that, walk the dog, paddle out those legs, soften the back of the calves. Fingers are active, widen the shoulder blades, wrap the upper arms downwards. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, bring knees, chest, chin down. Shift forward, roll the shoulders back and hug the elbows and into a baby cobra. And then tuck toes, exhale, down to fixing dog. Repeat, inhale plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, roll up into a cobra. Exhale, push back, dog. A few more of that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra, bigger than your last 2 rounds. Exhale, downward. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga this time. Obviously, you can have an option of dropping knees, up dog, or maybe still a cobra. Check what feels good. Down dog, exhale. One last inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, hug the elbows in. Inhale into upward facing. Exhale, push back into downward facing. Inhale, step your right foot in between palm. Exhale, step in the left foot, and this time separate the feet and the hips width from each other. Lift halfway, inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold forward. Wrap the arms back to grab in the ankle. Keep the length of the spine, start to sink down into that forward fold for the next 4 breaths. Approximately, say, 20 seconds. And check if you need to actually bend the knees to continue with the practice, unless it feels natural to extend right now and to sink in deeper, focusing on those hamstrings. Hug the elbows in, soften the shoulders. Rest the palms down. Lift the body halfway, inhale. Squat all the way down and get seated. Okay, let's work on to warm up the core quickly so we can implement a lot more yang-oriented postures after that. So extend arms forward. So your arms are crossing through the plane of your thighs. Lean the torso back slightly. Arms are straight. Unless you want to have it slightly bent, it becomes easier. Extend the legs up. Navasana. Now let's do a couple of flutterings. Cross your legs, crisscross. And we'll do this for 1 minute. Feel free to take a break in between the practice if necessary. 10 seconds. Spine stays long. Try avoid having a hunch on the spine. That finishes 30 seconds. Yeah, those legs starts to feel intense as well, not just the core. Check the spine, upright and long, last 15 seconds, keep going. Ten more, check the spine, keep it long, keep the arms straight and strong. Feet are active. And then seize, hug the legs. Oh yeah, good. Cross the legs, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing. Exhale into downward facing. Alright, come back into plank. Separate the feet at the hips width from each other. Keep the posterior pelvic tilt, so your tailbone scoops down, your shoulders are nice and wide. We go from a high plank to a low plank, starting with the right side first. So right elbow down, left elbow down. Right palm up, left palm up. That's 1, let's do 5. Right, left, 2. Right, left, 3. Right, left, 4. Right, left, 5. Downward facing dog. 1 deep breath break. Back to plank. Okay, switching side. Left, right, left, left. 2, check the posterior tilt. Left, 3. Left, 4. Left, 5, and hold your plank for 15 seconds. Nice and a high plank shape. Plunge forwards. Strong legs. And checking over here that your core is really engaged. The hips aren't sagging down, but you're lifting it up, creating a nice hollow. 5 more seconds. And down dog. Alright, nice. Couple of deep breaths. One more. Good. Yeah, from there, step both your feet forwards. Choose your own order. Separate the legs hip width. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Grab the opposite elbows. You might want to take the arms back and stretch out the shoulders, your choice. Release the hands. Bring the feet together. Come up in Utkatasana, bend knees. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Ground the left sole down, angling at a 60-degree. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. More of a dynamic flow here. Reaching arms overhead. Wrap your arms behind the back, interlock finger. Open up chest, inhale. Humble warrior, sink down. Keep lengthening spine. Lift halfway, inhale. Set your right fingers forward, left hand on the hip. Shift and stand in a half moon. Raising the left hand up. Look up. Strong bottom leg. Gaze down. Bend the right leg. Take a big step back. Warrior two. Inhale. Reaching up. Open, extend. A 90-degree in respect to your back leg with your front. Inhale here. Reverse the warrior. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Right elbow on top of the right thigh. Left arm raising up. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse the warrior one more time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, wrap your right arm underneath. Left arm goes from the back, interlocking the fingers. Shift the butts forward. Open up the upper chest. Roll the shoulders nice and wide. Down. Step your left foot forward. Right. A challenge. Belgar paradise. So grabbing it nice and firm. Lift the right leg up. Widen the right shoulder. Stay or go ahead to extend the right leg. Bend the right knee. Go back down slow. Relax the palms down to the floor. Walk your palms around the feet ahead from your toes. We'll be working with one round of crow here. One leg crow is an option for intermediate student. Set your knees up, shift, and bring it up. Beginners, tiptoe with one foot. Other leg stays still down on the floor. 15 seconds. High heels. 10, 5 last. Keeping it forward, jump back, or walk back. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. And let's take 4 deep breaths. Remember the sequence, yeah? One more deep breath. At this moment, your breath might be a little shorter than what it was previously. That's fine, we don't have to try expanding it. We just need to breathe with awareness. The expansion happens by itself. So set your right sole down, step the left foot forward, in for a warrior one. Sink low, reach arms up. Strong back leg. Gaze forward, wrap arms back, inhale. Open chest, exhale, humble warrior. Lengthen the spine, strong bottom leg, outer edge of your back foot sealing down. Lift halfway. Right hand on the hip, left fingers forward, shift, half moon. Open up the right pelvis, then raise the right hand up. Looking up. Active upper leg, lifted higher, open shoulder. Look down, take a big step back, it's a warrior two. Inhale, stretch out. Check your back foot at a perpendicular line with respect to the front. Open up the right hip first. So squaring into the side line. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Strong upper arm, stretching the side body. Back, inhale. Exhale, left elbow, left thigh, right arm up. Open the right pelvis. Twist a bit more. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Reverse one more time. Exhale. Deepen down. Back to warrior two. Inhale. Extended side angle. Wrap the left arm under. Right arm goes from the back. Open up the right shoulder. Push the hip forward. Lead the hip forward. Bottom ribs turning away from the left thigh. Spine stays up. Gaze down now. Step the right foot front. Get the binding firm. Lift the left leg up with you. Strong quads. Open up the left shoulder. If the range is available, straighten out the leg. Bend. Go back down. Rest the palms down. Ready for one last set of your crow pose. Knees on top of the upper arm. Shift front. Lift the other foot up first to begin this time. Maybe tiptoeing, maybe full pose. Heels up to the hips. Shoulders wide. 5. 10. Fingertips active. And chaturanga. Jump. Inhale up. Exhale down. Holding down dog. 4 more breaths. Slow down. So we really work with the breath here. Great. Come back into plank. This time, bring those feet together. Keep the posterior tilt active. Now center your left palm. Roll on the outer edge of the left foot. Raise the right arm up in a side plank. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right arm not fully down, but insert it underneath your left armpits and extend as much as you can. And then go back up. 2 more of that. Exhale, bring it down, reaching from the armpit. Becomes challenging when your feet are stacked. And then push it back up. One more time. Bring it down, insert it under, hold it. Like you want to reach the left edge of your mat. Think of that. Lower the right shoulder. Let the hips stay high. Obliques are working. Core is working. And go back up. Put it down. Switch side. So center the right bum. Stack your left foot on top of the right. Keep the right collarbone wide, fingers active. Raise the left hand, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. From underneath the armpit, your left fingers goes towards the right side of the mat. Now push back up, inhale. Exhale, bring it down, reaching from under and in. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, reach it down, hold it. So fingers going in towards the right edge of the mat. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Keep those feet stacked. And then push back up. Inhale. Set it down. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Bring your knees down. Sit in a diamond pose. Press the palms on top of your knees. Close your eyes. Breathe. The transition point of yang into the yin is a subtle space to transit. The body is energetic, it's active, it has built some heat. The Pingala has activated the sun side of the body. We're going to slowly subsidize that to move from the yang going into the yin, which are two extreme contrasts. So let's take a minutes of silence and just bring your awareness on the left nostril. And imagine that the breath is passing only through your left nostril for the next minute. The left being the moon side or the cooling side, which helps that energy activation to start subliming before we start the yin practice. The next few breaths slower and deeper. Gently allow the eyes to open. Have a sip of water if you need to, and then let us transit. So you would need blocks in quite a few asanas to begin with. We'll be averagely holding every yin poses for around 2 or 3 minutes for the sake of time. Ideally, you can hold the yin practices for anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes. Some can be even longer. The intention is to hold for that particular length, is to reach the activity or the action of that particular asana into the joint. Because with yin poses, we are working in the connective tissues, mainly the ligament. With yang poses, we work more on the muscle groups. So that's the basic difference between a yin and a yang. And it does take time for a particular asana to get in, seep in through the muscles and reach into the joint. And hence, the holding has to be longer. So let's target 2 minutes for most of them. We'll be beginning up in standing position. Take a block. And you place your right foot up on top of the block, the lowest edge. Now, if you have got lots of flexibility, I do not mind you putting 2 blocks up, or even getting a block against the wall at a 45 degree and doing the practice in this form. So it's up to you. So 2 elevated blocks level is higher. So step the right foot in. So the ball of the right foot is actually mounting on top of the block. Might want to have another block to stay more high, just to stretch is too strong. I want your left foot to stay in a line, so your left toes are in the same plane as your right heel. Your left toes are in the same plane as your right heel, which increases the stability. Now you want to straighten the right knee fully. Straighten the right knee fully. And if that pushes you up, stay up on a block, and that's perfectly fine. Bend the left knee slightly. Bend the left knee slightly. And keeping this form of your leg unchanged, allow the torso to slowly sink down towards your thighs. Well, let's hold it for 2 minutes from now. You will hear the timer every time at the beginning of the hold and as the hold comes into an end. The intention is to work on the ankle joint, and obviously we'll be feeling some stretch around the calves, reaching out towards the hamstrings. The more the chest sinks down towards the thighs, the deeper the feeling of stretch. So if you reciprocate that, it eases up the amount of stretch you experience at the back of your leg. And you're in control of your body now to see what choice feels right. Over a minute past, and with less than a minute left, check if you want to change the position to less or more intense. Try shifting the butts forward, not back. Last few seconds, shift the butts front. The bell of the hand. Shift the weight back on your left foot and step the right foot down. Let's switch the side. So step your left foot up. Ball of the left foot mounts up. The right toes is in the same line as your left heel is. Straighten the left knee and the timer starts. Start to bend the right knee. See if you want to have another block to stay higher. My left side is tighter than my right, so if that's the situation with you, you might want to back off a little bit and take at least a minute to feel it natural and at the same level as the other side. Experiment. See what happens when you are shifting more weight back on your right foot. The stretch decreases. When you're shifting forwards with your left leg going almost vertical, the stretch is max over there. Around a minute, so see if you would like to change to get any deep. So existing form should be feeling more prepared. And good to stretch out these deeper muscle groups and joint. Use them quite often when we are going in for leg balancing practices. Breathe. Breathe slightly deeper. Get seated. Now the next practice is a combination of a mild backward bend and also quads and hip flexor stretch. Now if you have got limitation, either your back bend or the quads are super tight, I would suggest you to sit down on the floor and do this practice. Understand some of us might not be readily feeling okay with the knees and ankle, and if so, you would use a block. And you would actually also use a block if you want to challenge yourself more. So what happens is, as the hip elevates, the amount of stretch you're receiving on the quads and the hip flexor intensifies. However, the pressure on the knee and the ankle joint would be reduced. So you want the action of this pose to go deeper into the muscles and then get into a mild backward bending shape. The elevation of the hip also helps the overall back bend. So setting it up, again, if the quads have limited flexibility, you might want to just stay down or maybe fold a towel. Let's go for 2 minutes in this. Starting up with the elbows. And you might want to take some time here before getting any deep. Checking if you're ready to go further back. The knees will start to lift off the floor, and don't fight with it for now. And just let it allow to lift up slightly to begin. Give it some room, let the gravity start doing the work. Let the quads, the hip flexors start feeling the length before you start activating those legs to press the knees down, and do it with your own time. There isn't any rush. As and when the stretch starts to feel better, you want to bring the knees closer to each other. And also maybe all the way down to the floor if that's possible. If not, good enough to be where you are. Less than a minute left. Any position of your arms are fine. Without any rush, bring your palms into the ankle, press the elbows down, sit up. Lift up the butts, take the block aside. Keeping the block close to you, let's work a bit on the posterior shoulders. Lie down on the belly. And from there, we extend the right arm forward. Right arm forward. A little limited space over here, so I'm going to move a bit front. Your left arm goes underneath the right armpit. So right arm at 12 o'clock. Left arm going out at 3 o'clock. Now lift the butts and send your right leg out at 9 o'clock from under. And then allow, might be a block if necessary, and then allow the chest to slowly sink down. There probably might be lots of stretch for some of you. I personally like to create some resistance using my right palm into the floor to let my spine get a twist, and also to let my right shoulder stretch. Or rather the left shoulder stretch. start of the timer, not the end. So if that feels grounded and light, go ahead to straighten the right palm back at 12 o'clock. As you have got tighter shoulder, as you extend the arm forward, you may tend to roll a bit on the right side. And for that, you can try creating some resistance with the right palm just in front of the left wrist, as I am doing. And check it out without a block if you're looking for more stretch. The chest would sink lower without a block, and hence the angle of adduction is going to intensify for the left shoulder. Less than a minute to go. Breathe on it. Use the right palm, push into the floor, lift up the torso. Release out the left arm. Fold the right leg, switch side. So lying down on the belly first. Let us set the legs, easier that way. So extend your left leg out at a 3. Get the block in line. Stretch the left arm at 12. Reach the right arm from underneath. Let the right shoulder stretch first, and let the timing start. It is not important to have a perfect straight leg. Increasing the angle of the legs would increase the stretch on the posterior right shoulder. Are you hungry? No, I'm just asking my dog. I'm not asking you guys. Maybe after a yang and a yin you would feel hungry too. And that's good. If you do, that means you're working hard here. Allow the right shoulder to go down towards the floor. Check again the left arm, how it's activated or relaxing in order to decrease or increase the stretch. Few seconds to go. Check without a block if that was an option. Set your left palm in front of the right elbow, push down and come up. Now that adduction angle is a stretch around the posterior shoulder and the mid-back area, the trapeze. Now that also creates a kind of compression around the chest and the shoulder joint, the anterior shoulder. So you would reverse that stretch in an opposite dimension with some options over here again. So you're going to keep a block, resting the head on the block. You're going to stretch the left arm out on the left side, parallel to the top edge of the mat. Now you're going to bend the legs, ground the feet, let the knees lift up. Now as you're lifting the knees up towards the ceiling, watch your hip and the shoulder head of the left arm. They should be in one line rather than having the hips too far out on the right side. So check that you're readjusting and setting your hip in the line of the shoulder. You have two options. With the right palm, keep the right palm in front of your chest, left side, as a support, or wrap it back on the lower back, or maybe even reach back and see if you can find the interlock or the hooking of both your arms. And we start 2 minutes. So just personally, I feel it's a better control to keep my right palm in front of the ribs. It gives me space to adjust the stretch. But of course, if you have got more flexibility on the shoulders, go ahead to interlock the fingers. That should feel better. And go ahead for any modifications of your legs. Moving the knees more to the right side would increase the feeling of stretch. And the head has a feeling of dropping down usually here. Try to roll and come more towards the lateral side of the head, as if you want to look up towards the ceiling without forcing the neck. And that realigns the cervical curvature, curve of the neck, with the rest of the spine. Less than a minute left. Redone it. Release your bind. Bring the knees down the left side first. Use the right palm to push down and come out. Split side. Stretch the right arm to the right, rest the head, use the left palm, roll, recheck the angle of your right arm. Usually if you're tight, we tend to descend it down, keep it at the same plane as the top edge of the mat. That stretches the chest as well, and not just the shoulders, so don't limit it just to the shoulders. Roll, round the feet, check the hip in the line of the right shoulder. Options with the hands, stay in front of the chest, wrap it back on the lower back, or go ahead to find your bind. Timing starts. Close your eyes. Yin practice is more about moving around in the pose and trying to feel that sweet point, sweet spot, which really gives us a feeling that yes, I'm doing this right. And sometimes it is not just the targeted muscle groups or targeted body parts, a joint, but also to access other parts of the body changes the sensation on the main targeted area. Less than a minute. See if the legs could be modified. What feels good with the legs? Shake the neck again. So you want to realign the neck with the spine. Breathe. Bring the knees down. Use the palm, push back up. Let's target the groins. Start with your legs folded in a diamond shape. Take a block if you want to go deeper. We did this yesterday as well if you were joining the game. Set it up. If you do not want it deep, just keep it down on the floor. Opposite bones back, these are the outer hips, mainly less on the groins. You're gradually going in there. Insert your arms from under and grab the outer edge of the block. With the next exhale, sink down, bringing the forehead towards the heel. 2 minutes. Try getting down to the point where you start feeling the outer glutes. If you have got a greater range, some might as well want to get the forehead, or feel natural to get the forehead all the way down to the floor. As a longer spine would increase the stretch around the glutes. A rounded back would increase the stretch around those erector spinal muscle groups. And both of these could be the target areas for this asana. Choose what feels good. After finishing a series of backward bends, sometime I like to stay with a rounded back over here for a couple of minutes. Really feels so healing on the lower back. Slowly exit. Widen the legs. Shift and open up to the point it feels natural. If you have got a 180 degrees and that feels good, that's fine. Let's fold forward. 2 minutes. you're somewhere higher up, might have a block to rest your forehead to make it more restorative. Definitely some stretch around the hamstrings. Almost a minute to go. So that influences to change the opening angle of both the legs, all to get the chest deeper down. Maybe changing the length of the block if you're using one in front of you, or removing it. Walk back up. Give a gentle hug to your legs. Sit in a cross-legged position. Keep the spine long. Have your right palm reaching to the outside of the left knee. Left palm at the back of the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And just hold it for a couple of breaths with closed eyes. Not a long hold, just to release the spine with a twist. Breathe. Come back to center. Switch left arm to the outside of the right knee, right hand back. Inhale, length. Exhale, slow twist. Breathe, eyes are closed. Back to center. Keeping the eyes closed, bring the palms in prayer. Feel the inner light, the joy, the bliss through the practice which you have cultivated. Feel the freedom of the breath, the energy built inside. Take a deep inhale. Side out, let go. One more time, deep inhale. Side out. My gratitude to all of you for joining this practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely day. Namaste. Okay. Thank you for watching. And I hope that I've been able to offer you something different. Check out for a lot more practices coming on in Pure's official Facebook and also on the fitness page. Thank you, Leela. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Brenda. And I hope that we are going to reopen really very soon so that I can meet you all in person and the connection starts to rebuild. Our practice goes back to the natural flow of what we had been doing. Meanwhile, take care, stay healthy, work hard, and keep up with our online classes. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Kit. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Kelly. And if you have missed out this practice, again, go ahead, find out the loop of the videos which you have got in Pure Yoga's official. They're always being there. And also, in case you're looking for my videos, you can access them in my YouTube. All gets uploaded by the end of the day, Yoga Samrat. And if you're on Instagram, it stays usually for 24 hours, but in YouTube it's better because I do some editing, the picture qualities and everything gets a lot more better. So thank you. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, I'm blessed with some beautiful dogs and cats. Really love them. And that makes us more happier at this stage where we can't really go out that often. Thank you, Kit Chan. So stay healthy. Thank you, everyone. Wish all of you a lovely day. Join up soon again. Namaste.